you want to do with tapioca maltodextrin to oil. I believe it's 0.2% of oil to maltodextrin. We eyeball it, to be honest with you. You'll see. You'll see when it works. So, maltodextrin. Maltodextrin. And then we got some really good olive oil. Spanish gazpacho, Spanish olive oil. Try to keep it in the family. You want to just pour this in for me? Slowly drizzle it in. And, all right, that might be it. Yeah. The best thing to do this is in a food processor, blender, a little more oil in there. All right, perfect. So, in about 30 seconds, you get olive oil powder. And that's really it. So, that's the first step to this dish. Olive oil powder, whipped gazpacho, and that's it. Again, do this in a blender if you have, or if you're going to do it at home. If you're not, then you can do it in here. It's no big deal. But again, you have what looks like a dry powder, hits your mouth, turns into oil. Pretty cool. All right, so let me just clean. And this stuff is awful to take off your hands. It's starch, so it gets sticky, and so you want to try to do the opposite of what I just did and cover yourself in maltodextrin. All right, so got a cool little bowl. We're going to take some panko breadcrumbs, which has just been toasted in the oven with a little bit of olive oil, and it's going to give you that texture of bread in the dish, which is really nice. So we're just going to go ahead and randomly put some panko. And then you can go ahead and garnish this with whatever you want, fresh berries, whatever you feel like doing. It's really, really simple. A little bit of the olive oil powder now. So I'm going to take some olive oil and so olive oil powder and breadcrumbs. This is how it gets to the table at the restaurant. It's pretty cool because everybody just kind of looks at us like with this dumbfounded face as to what we just served them. Little do they know they're going to get the whole dish completed after. So, as we said, we have a nice little garden. This is boxwood basil. It's incredibly, incredibly strong. So you just want to take a couple little leaves and kind of just go throughout the dish. So when you pour the gazpacho inside, you get tiny little bits of basil flavor. So you've got basil. Another really beautiful flavor that goes with gazpacho is a little bit of cilantro. So we're going to put a little bit of cilantro. This is just the beginning sprouts of the cilantro.